So how do you culture microbes? I know you come from different backgrounds of the schools, and I understand that the schools do not have sometimes grants or monies to sponsor certain techniques like microbiology techniques, which involve a Petri plate. This is called a Petri dish, and we have a semi-solid surface on it, just like a jelly, and you culture it on this normally. And after growing, it takes about a day or two for microbes to form these structures, like I said before, colonies. So what you can do in order to do this at school level, and the other reason why this is not also a practical thing to use at the school, because these are higher study techniques, and sometimes eighth graders are too small to actually deal with such colonies, but they can deal with friendly microbes like microbes around us, on our hand, on our mobile phone, on our pen, on in soil. Wherever they want, they can find what microbes grow. And so the easiest way that you can do is take a jelly packet, and while making the jelly, put it in the container, a container that has a wider surface would be useful. Once the jelly is set, what you can do is you can take samples from soil, skin, mobile phone, some objects that you use normally and you're interested in. There was an interesting question that someone asked, that what are the microbes that are in landfills? So maybe if you're curious, you can also get a sample from there. And these are samples are there out in your environment. So I don't think they are harmful. They are very harmful for children to even use. And give it a day or two, and you will see these beautiful structures that develop. And maybe this is something that you can do at school level to introduce microbes to children.
How do you transfer these samples from different
Oh,
sources, soil or your skin? How do you transfer them onto the jelly plate if they're doing it in school?
okay, yeah, very good question. So normally what I would do to transfer soil, I would just maybe put soil and dissolve it in water, and then take some drops and put it on the jelly for it to grow, and that is enough. When you have objects, I think the objects are best stamped. So if it is a hand and a jelly, I can just stamp the hand on the jelly, just like this person must have done to get this this nice pattern of hands and hand microbes that are there on, probably are growing on his hand at that particular instant. So this is how you can introduce it on the jelly. Uh, so it's basically just putting microbes or introducing microbes to this particular jelly kind of Petri plate or a dish that you have created. And you can take samples from anywhere. You can take water samples, for example, if you want to see if your drinking water has some really bad looking microbes, you can do that as well. I know it is a very bit risky. Maybe you won't want to drink that water later. So it is up to teachers to decide what samples um, to find things from. But I think hands and the usual objects that we use are very interesting objects, and these are microbes that live with us. They are our microbiome, so they are not harmful. It's only that they will be it will be possible for you to see them in form of these, and sometimes it might make people very aware, or people feel very dirty about things. And it is also another good way to introduce sanitation in schools, like why you need to wash your hands before eating or before doing some important things, and why cleanliness is important.
So I'm really interested in doing the jelly in a container experiment in my classroom.
Yeah,
One of the questions I had was when we grow microbes in a laboratory,
yeah,
we grow it on media like agar agar.
yeah,
It has a blend of nutrition.